we need to talk about potentially one of the best shows of the year that I don't think you've heard of, and how Netflix might have prevented it from being an all-time great show. The show I'm talking about is Moonrise. It's an original anime that Netflix produced that came out on April 10th. Now, I heard about the show about like a month ago from a random anime Facebook post, basically saying that this show was coming out on April 10th that had this incredible lineup of talent. The post talked about how Wit Studio was doing it, who was the animation studio that did the first 3 seasons of Attack on Titan, did Fullmetal Alchemist. The character designer for the show is going to be the creator of Fullmetal Alchemist. The main director being the director from Season 3 of Attack on Titan, widely regarded as one of the best anime arcs of all time, if not the best anime arc of all time. So I'm immediately interested. That sounds awesome. And then sure enough, April 10th comes out and I start watching it. And it starts out really good. And then it gets even better. And then by episode 10, it's incredible. I'm feeling like this might be the next generational anime. I'll go ahead and say mild spoilers ahead. Not anything specific, but just mild spoilers. And then I got to episode 17, which is the second to last episode of the season. And when I tell you that I was stunned at this amazing moment at the end of the episode ended on this just gut-wrenching, beautifully painful, and, this moment that they'd been building up and that was a payoff for like 10 episodes of conflict and everything going on. And it just all came together in this just amazing moment. Just one of the best anime moments I've seen in a long time. So immediately I'm like, oh my god, this last episode of this season is going to leave me on such a painful cliffhanger. I can already tell. I was excited for it because I love that. I love being so excited for the next, iteration of something. And then I watched that last episode. It was basically 30 minutes of the plot rolling down a hill, trying to resolve as much as possible with the least satisfying resolutions, just to get to the end. And once again, I was stunned. But for totally different reasons. Because after 17 episodes of just fantastic, beautiful pacing and just peak sci-fi, confusion and, subversion and everything, the last episode was just like, well, we got to the end. That's it. So I was sitting there with a pretty major question. Is there gonna be a season